is not so good.
It almost smells like lemon pledge. What are you trying to do to me?
I'm gonna clean the tables with this after. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Drinking with Jacob. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician, a songwriter, and a producer from Northport, New York. And today we have another, it's pretty much like a clone of me. You know, he's a producer, he's a songwriter, and he's a guitarist, just like me. So we're gonna have some really interesting conversation. All right, let's get it started.
Whew.
Pick a number, 1 through 4.
Yikes. 3.
Start right enough. All right. Here's the glass.
Oh, thank you. Ooh. Oh,
Cheers.
It's got some alcohol quality to it.
Alcohol. Watch this little. There you go.
Ooh. Is that
Oh, if you can guess this, I'll be really impressed.
First of all, it's delicious.
Really, I
We
definitely don't think that.
We need to grab one of these sometime. Is it a whiskey? Okay.
It's a Scotch whiskey. It's a little too smoky for me. So it's Johnny Walker Swing.
Okay.
They call it Swing because look at the bottle.
That might be the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It's like from the 50s or 60s, or like
Oh my
I think
God.
it's from like the 60s or 70s.
I feel like I'm disrespecting the bottle by drinking it right now. I feel like I'm not worthy. That's unbelievable.
How about you introduce yourself? Tell the world who you are.
Jacob actually did a great job of kind of laying it out already, but my name is Jake Atherton. I'm a composer, producer, songwriter, guitarist by trade, and I do a lot of this kind of work for commercials and documentaries, podcasts, things of that nature. And here I am drinking with Jacob. This is great.
Drinking with Jake and Jacob. Cheers.
I gotta finish off whatever's left in here.
I think most people, if they know you as the guitarist.
Sure.
You know, but they don't know a lot of the other stuff you've done.
Yeah, growing up, guitar was kind of what I gravitated towards. Thankfully, that skill set has put me in a position now to do what I do. So guitar kind of helped me spearhead a lot of the... That's gonna freak me out if that keeps doing that. That kind of allowed me to approach a lot of like the music production world from that angle, using guitar as kind of like the head speaker of sorts, right? Sure. To kind of allow that music production process, that sound design process to happen. But it wasn't always like that. I wasn't always into production. I wasn't always into that avenue of music. I started getting into that, I would say, during college. My aunt and uncle work in advertising, and they had always told me, like, Jake, there's a whole world of music production out there that isn't just, being on the radio, being a top 40 hit. So they always kind of alluded to me looking into, like, producing music and composing music for advertisements, for podcasts, for multimedia platforms.
So many avenues of music that people don't even think about.
Oh, I know. It's so funny.
There's a lot of money. It's called music syndication or music syncing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
There's so much money in it,
There's so much money to be made, and people, I think, assume that because it's music that it has that starving artist stigma. I can't make money doing music. That's that's a pipe dream. You can only be like a rock star.
You ready for drink number 2?
Bring it, man. Let's do number 1. I don't know why this keeps doing this. It's your fault.
It's my fault.
Did you wash it?
I have not. All right. Oh, so we forgot to mention. Let's mention this right now. You are the Jake in Mike and Jake that Mike was referencing a couple episodes ago.
Yes, sir.
So you guys just released your album on April 1st, right?
Yeah. If you like 80s music, if you like The Killers, if you like 1975, if you're into that kind of sound, then this is right up your alley.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah, man.
I've had it with a whole bunch of different. Oh, you gotta guess.
Sheesh.
You cheating on drinking the first.
I'm not cheating.
Cheater. Oh my God.
I'm not cheating. I'm sorry.
Wow, it's docked from your pay.
Now I gotta. Wow. Okay.
Oh, this is not so good.
It almost smells like lemon pledge. What are you trying to do to me?
I'm gonna clean the tables with this after. It's actually somebody put a hit out on you.
So I was gonna say this doesn't seem safe, but I'm gonna take a swig anyway. That was not bad.
No, it was.
I'm gonna say it was.
You guess
Gator
it. I will
lime.
give you $100 if you can guess this.
Lemon lime.
No, sorry. It is a Moscow Mule mix.
Oh.
You got a pretty cool opportunity with Jack Daniels.
Oh
So
yeah,
how did you
sure.
that opportunity?
I would love to. This was one of my first, what I would consider one of my bigger gigs that I was able to land.
I consider it a huge gig.
So he knew that I played guitar. I'm not sure if it was from Instagram.
Which you
conversation.
have quite the following on Instagram.
Well, thank you. Jake_Atherton. Nothing crazy. 15 seconds. They'll send you the brief. They probably reached out to about maybe a dozen guys, right? Guys like you and I. Each guy probably did like on average maybe 5 or 6 demos. And the first couple that I did were I loved them. I still watch them now, and I wish they picked those. But they told me that they were too moody. With like half an hour left, I was like, all right, let me just try to do one more. I have some time. So I picked up the guitar, I played this little riff. I was like, that sounds all right. I thought of a lead part. It sounds okay. Bass part, some drums. Very simple, like stomp, clap type stuff. And they were like, congratulations. Those first few that I was really like emotionally attached to, I spent probably over a week getting it just right, mixing it just right, giving it my all. Sometimes the half-hour demo you cook up is the one that they love. So
that's amazing.
Moral of the story: procrastination is awesome.
All right, sweet.
Okay.
Pick your number now.
So we're left with what, 2 and 4?
Every
3,
single
and
episode, I'm like,
1.
I have no idea what we're on. So it's from now on, if you're ever on the show,
Yeah.
anybody future on the show, it is your responsibility to keep track of it because I give up keeping track of it.
Let's do 2. Is it whiskey again? Very excited. Stevie Wonder this right there. We go.
Cheers. Take
Cheers.
a sniff.
Okay. This is something.
It is something.
Is that vodka?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm not a huge fan of this brand. It is. Don't ask why I have a whole handle of it.
Tito's.
I acquired it somehow. I don't love the flavor of Tito's. I like Kettle One a lot. So I got a question for you about your guitar playing and your recording.
Sure.
With this new album or with this Jack Daniels or any of it,
yeah.
How do you record your guitar? Do you go DI, meaning
sure.
for those that don't know, direct input, meaning you just plug straight into your audio interface, or do you record and mic your amp?
That's a great question. So I'll be honest. I do all of my studio production based stuff just DI, just direct in.
So do I. I actually never mic up.
Very rarely, if ever. If you're a Logic Pro fan out there, I know you are. There are so many setups for guitar on there. Like there's got to be hundreds, and they all sound awesome. They work well for like the production.
The best part and the worst part. It's like everything. There's always this massive pro and this massive con. The massive pro is that you can get any sound you want and it can sound amazing.
Yep.
The massive con is you can get any sound you want and it can sound amazing. How often do I go in there and just say, I want a little less treble? Right. It's like if I record in an amp, I can't do that. I can't go back and say I want a little more gain, a little less reverb, a little more presence.
Right.
I can't do that. So to some degree, this is this commitment level. All right.
That's
so
sweet.
We're at the fun part of the show, keeping it light, fresh, funny.
Yes, I like light, fresh, and funny. Okay.
If you win 2 truths and a lie, you win an Amazon gift card.
This is the greatest day ever, man. This is awesome. Number 1, I've never broken a bone. Number 2, I'm the oldest of 6 children. Number 3, I secretly wear contacts, but only family and close friends know.
I do not think you have 5 other siblings. I think you're not one of 6.
Well. Oh, Jacob, no, I'm the oldest of 6. Yeah,
wow.
That is true. The lie was that I wear contacts.
You don't wear any contacts.
I'm the man when I go to the doctor and I cover my eye. I'm like, Z, X, W, time me.
Hold on, I have to make this up in my head. I forgot to make them smart. The first recording program I ever used was GarageBand.
Okay, nice.
I released my first record my freshman year of college.
Okay.
My first song freshman year of college.
Sure.
I prefer using Ableton, but I just use Logic for its functionality.
Oh, that's really good. You definitely use GarageBand.
Okay.
The same way I did.
Uh-huh.
I feel like a lot of people did that.
Absolutely.
Especially if they're Logic users now.
Yeah.
But you just don't strike me as an Ableton guy, so I'm gonna say that one is...
That is the lie.
Yeah, all right.
Oh man, you're winning so far. But if you're watching this show, this is a PSA, and you'd like to sponsor it, please reach out to me because this is getting really expensive.
Yeah, right. My first ever instrument that I picked up and played was trumpet. I throw up before most of my live performances. I've broken all 6 strings over the course of one song during a single performance.
I don't think you've broken all 6 strings.
That happened.
Are you serious?
That absolutely happened. Yeah. I think every kid, every guitarist turned producer starts with trumpet.
I sat next to Michael Lessie playing trumpet.
Oh yeah?
Alright, my final one. I consistently took piano lessons for a while.
Piano.
I consistently took vocal lessons for a while. I consistently took guitar lessons for a while.
Oh wow. I'm gonna say you didn't take piano lessons for a while.
No, I did.
Okay.
I've never taken a guitar lesson.
That's amazing.
I learned on YouTube, baby.
That's amazing. I mean, you sound great. You would have had me fooled. That's really cool, man.
You won though. You guessed one right. Here is your Amazon gift card.
Oh my God. This is like I said. I got booze here.
The choir.
I got Amazon.
Choir set. Yeah. Oh, this one got all dust on it.
Jake, here.
Good glug ratio. Cheers.
Cheers.
That smells like horchata. You ever had that?
Yeah. Okay.
It is Nutrimint, which has been on the show a couple times before.
Okay.
It is this nutrition drink that has nothing nutritious in it. It's all these different chemicals and gross things. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Keep it fresh like Ziploc.
Oh, I like that! Keep it fresh like Ziploc. That's so cool. I'm stealing that.